Okay. Thank you.
All right, come. I'm next stream.
Thank you. Same to you. I mean, not same to you, but. And that was the last conversation I had in France, and it was just about as awkward as I could have hoped it would have been. What's poppin', mangoes? It's your boy Black Ginger back with another video, and I know it's been a while, but I want to save myself the excuses and just jump right back into it. So, if you're new here, let me catch you up. When we left off, I just made it to Italy where I was there for a wedding, and then my best friend abandoned me overseas before I eventually partied my brains out. Then I went to France where I spent an afternoon training with some Parisian cheerleaders. Then one day I got lost in the subway system. That's fine. And another day I was surrounded by some dead bodies. That's also fine. And my next stop was going to be Amsterdam.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Get fired up. I had to wake up early today and check out of my hostel by 10:30 to make the hike to my bus station. It was going to be close to a 6-hour bus ride from Paris to Amsterdam, and I was pretty much freezing the entire time, but I was too lazy to unpack my blanket, so I suffered. We stopped halfway to McDonald's, and this was going to be the start of a very, very unhealthy diet because for the next few days in Amsterdam, I was basically going to be surviving off of McDonald's, but you can blame it on the smoke. But we were soon back on the road to the Netherlands. We reached Amsterdam around 10:30 at night, and the second I got off the bus, I was greeted with the fresh smells of dank
marijuana.
I paid $15 for a 48-hour train pass, and this is going to be the first and only time you're going to see me use that ticket in the 2 days that I'm in Amsterdam. Word of advice, you can pretty much walk or ride your bike anywhere you need to get in Amsterdam, so you can probably save money on a train unless you have money to spend, which at the time I didn't. I went up and down the street about 5 times before I found my hostel hiding deep in the cut. And I want you to notice the word budget, because that is very important to the story. So I just got to my hotel. Like 20 minutes ago. And it's currently 11. I got here like 11 o'clock. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go to check in. I rang the buzzer and the door unlocked for me, so there's somebody there, you know, watching. But like I can't figure this out. You would think I'd have to come in like here. What is this room? I feel like I'm about to get murdered. I was walking around the same hallway for about 30 minutes before someone even found me and said, "Oh, I'm surprised you're here." I said, "Surprised?" They said, "Who let you in?" What do you mean, who let me in? The door was open, bro. I'm staying here? I was not feeling that. I was really not feeling that, honestly. So apparently I wasn't even buzzed into the hostel when I got there. The door was broken. But that's not even the worst part, honestly. It should be, but it's not even the worst part. I was staying in this 10-bedroom dorm for over $70 a night, and it was the most expensive hostel of my entire trip, and it was the most repulsive hostel of my entire trip. I literally smelled the body odor flooding through the door before I even put my card to the door. Like, that's disgusting. So I made my way to a coffee shop. No, I said a coffee shop.
I need to know where you are. I will go anywhere you are. Yeah,
My biggest surprise, honestly, was that there wasn't even coffee served at the coffee shop. I actually asked and they said no. I ended up meeting 2 guys from New York in the shop, and they were pretty cool, so we ended up getting high together and wandering the streets. And when I say that out loud, I realized that I should probably add like a PSA. Don't wander the streets high in a random country with random guys, and especially not on your first night there. But in my case, I had a great time. So this was probably one of my biggest L's of my entire trip. All I did today was go to another coffee shop. I ordered their most expensive joint, and it was like $12 maybe, something like that, $12, $15. It was worth it, because I smoked half of it, and then I walked outside. I was like, okay, I should probably head back to my hostel now, because I'm feeling pretty tired. So I'm walking back to the hostel, and probably like 2 minutes into my walk, I was like, you know what? I don't think I can do this. So I look over and I see a park bench, and I was like, that park bench is looking pretty comfortable right now. So I went, and I ended up spending 12 hours of sleep on a park bench in Amsterdam. So I pretty much wasted this whole day sleeping. But in my defense, it was a long couple of days. I was traveling a lot. I got these heavy bags on my back. And my hostel smelled disgusting, and this fresh air smelled wonderful. Okay? So it was a good nap. And if I have to add another PSA, don't fall asleep on random park benches in random countries, especially when you are on marijuana. Today was going to be my redemption day, so I hit up those guys from New York, and I was like, yo, what's your plans? They told me, and we ended up having fun. We didn't really do much. We didn't do anything specific. We just got high, and we wandered the streets, told some stories, we exchanged stuff. Exchanged stories, not like stuff. That sounded weird. But I had fun. Our night ended at the ice bar, where they serve all the drinks in glasses made of ice. And it was actually pretty cool. I recommend you checking it out if you're ever in Amsterdam. They have it in a couple other places in Europe, but I went to the Amsterdam one, obviously. And you don't have to just get alcoholic beverages. I ended up getting a hot chocolate, which they didn't serve in an ice cup for obvious reasons. But I still had a good time. And I have no complaints, because it's all about having a good time. I checked out of my hostel today at 10 a.m. to make my way from Amsterdam to Rotterdam, because my flight took off tomorrow, and I didn't want to have any issues, except there was still an issue. So I'm now in Rotterdam, and my plane takes off tomorrow evening. So got about a little more than 24 hours before my flight takes off. And I don't have any type of plans until then. No touristy stuff, no eating stuff, no sleeping places. So it's gonna be an interesting day. Let's see how we make it to the airport, how we make it onto our plane tomorrow. So I spent the day kind of just relaxing in the area where they dropped me off at. Amsterdam was kind of a relaxing pit stop in the beginning of my trip, I'd say. Right before everything gets really crazy afterwards. Things kind of get crazy after Amsterdam. So it was pretty relaxing. I'd say that. I didn't do much, and that's completely fine. Sometimes you don't gotta do much to have a good time. It was worth it. And the weed, definitely amazing. So I spent some time just relaxing before the next portion of my adventure, but then nighttime came along. So it is currently 10 o'clock. I am in Rotterdam Airport. Okay. Interesting. So anyway, I'm in the Rotterdam, did I say airport? I'm not in the airport yet. I'm actually at the train station still. It's about an hour and 45-minute walk to the airport from here, or a 45-minute metro ride. Not sure which one I'm choosing yet. But anyway, yeah, I've been in Rotterdam for 6 hours. Still got no real plans, so don't really know what I'm gonna do. Actually, I have to take a really mean pee right now, so my next mission is actually to find a bathroom. So I'll update you guys in a little while, unless I die. So did I decide to go for a free 2-hour walk, or did I pay for the 45-minute train ride? Neither. The answer is neither. Don't do this. Okay, so I just got done making my way through the train station, and now I have to make a 30-minute walk towards the airport. I'm not sure which way I need to start going, but I'm gonna start going one way, and if I find out I'm going the wrong way, then I'll turn around and it'll be a 32-minute walk to the airport. But yeah, I'll hit you guys with an update once I reach the airport. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, so it's currently 11:30, and I've been walking for a little bit. A little tired. My calves are like killing me. I just stopped to take a little break on a little bench I found. I think I'm like in the area of the airport right now. I'm not 100% sure where the airport is from this exact location, but I think it's somewhere like over there maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a few minutes. I'm just gonna rest here for a little bit. I have Wi-Fi. I'm by a hotel. But sadly, I'm not sleeping in a hotel tonight, so we'll see what it looks like in the airport when I get there. Okay, so it is now 2 in the morning. I've been on this bench watching Netflix, charging my phone with my portable charger, but now my phone is at 100%. And my charger is at 0, so we're gonna try and make our way to the airport now. Hope that it's a 24-hour airport. I didn't do very much planning for this night, so if it's closed, we might come back to this bench or try to find somewhere in this parking lot to sleep tonight. But we're gonna hope it's open, so we'll be back in a few minutes, probably. We'll see. I hope I don't sleep outside tonight. I'd love to sleep, but I'm feeling a little bit anxiety, if I have to be honest, just sleeping in this random place. But I'm exhausted. I'm not really sure what my other options are besides booking a hotel room at 2 in the morning. Almost 2:30 in the morning, 2:15. So yeah, not the best thought out plan. Definitely have had better plans in my lifetime, but we'll see how tonight turns out. And this is where we're setting up shop for tonight. Hopefully it works out a little bit. We'll see how far it gets us. Shh. We have neighbors. We have neighbors though. We gotta be quiet. Now how do I turn these lights off? I woke up to all these people around me, and there was 2 families sitting on both sides of my body. Good freaking morning, my guys. It is now noon. My plane leaves in about 4 hours, and I just spent the whole night basically in the airport. Well, I feel terrible. I have a huge zit growing right there. Just wanted to share. Oh my goodness, I got a little eye booger on my eyelash. Anyway, I'm gonna just freshen up in the bathroom for a little bit, and then maybe try and get some food. But at least we made it. We didn't pay for a room tonight, so we know that's an option now. But I'll update you guys when I do something else. Okay. Sadly, Brendan will not go on to update you again, but if you made it this far, I appreciate the support. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. And next stop is Greece, so I hope I catch you guys in the next video. live forward, learn backwards. Why do I always do that wrong? Be easy.